I was basically where you were walking into this school when I first met you. I didn't really know who I was. I didn't really have an adult really mindset yet. And Brian was really the first student that came in, and I was able to say to myself, oh my gosh, I'm going to be a role model to somebody. I've got to make sure, that I have my cards right. I got to show this kid the right way so that someday when he's not a kid, he's doing this, and he's helping me out. And he's really done everything I've ever asked him to do and more. He's done the same for Kyle. It was me and Kyle for years and years and years. We have no idea what it was like to have any kind of help, to have an instructor with us. And it's been a long road. Brian, again, a lot like what I was talking about with Jacob's father, just, always there to check me. Hey, I can tell something's up with you. What's going on? Let's talk. Let's get this going. Let's make sure we keep ourselves on. And for him to be able to do that for me, when I was the one doing that for him for so many years, it really has made him more than just a student, more than a friend. He really is family. He kind of, got himself into that position over time, and I would refer to him as my brother before I would refer to him as just one of my friends. And to have that person standing right next to you, getting the second-degree black belt, I remember when I did it, this brings you up to the same black belt level as Michael and Kyle, who are, one day may go for their third-degree black belt. But to have a person who's really become family, do that's amazing. And the school wouldn't operate the way it did without him. He's spearheading our adult class. He's built our student base in our adult class from 0 to 1 student to about 10 now. And they're here because of him, and he's awesome, he's great. I mean, I'm awesome too, come on, baby. But he's really, really, really just been doing a great job, and I just don't want to undermine your level of importance in my life. And this is great for me to be able to do. Just give him some energy, please.
He's second, he's third.
I know you have a few words, Brian. Yeah, I wanted the rest of these little... Bring them up! Come on. All the guys come up here. Get all the tears up here. Let's go. So, I was talking with these guys right before all this started, and I know they have some words they want to tell the parents and the families that came here, but obviously you guys are the most important choice. You guys paid for us ungodly amounts of money, whether it's, instructor training from back in the day, or just sacrificing time, missing family meetings, birthdays, all this just to make this happen. So I know for me at least, having all you guys here, even family members of these guys, I don't know, to show support for them, it shows more character in you guys, it shows us how much the family really does mean, and that's what we are. We're a big family, and we hope that we'll keep it that way. So I know these guys have a little bit of work for you guys, so don't let me steal the show. Come on,
Go on, Aaron.
There's somebody up there.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. I thank all my friends, my family, for being very supportive, helping me out, helping me back when I was a little girl. I had the mindset once I entered that door that one day I want to be a black belt. Now that day is now.
Huh?
This has really been an eye-opener because this is the biggest accomplishment I've ever made in my life. It's had a tremendous impact on my everyday lifestyle and how I live, and I hope it continues to do so. This really, since I was 5 years old, has been my end goal. Wonder what's next?
Wait.
Thank you very much. The man of many words, Eric.
Smile. I want to thank my mom, my dad, and the rest of my family for supporting me throughout my karate teaching, passing training. And I would also like to thank BD, Brian,
We're the same person.
Brian and Craig for teaching me and helping me learn all this stuff and got me to this black belt.
All right. I really couldn't hit the nail on the head better. Whoever said like it's like a family with Brian. It really is. I know every one of my students personally, even the white belts who started 2 weeks ago. I know them on a personal level. I know exactly who they are, who their parents are. It really is like a big family. And you don't have to, like I said, you don't have to be somebody who's been here forever. Like Michael, who's hiding over there, really shouldn't be hiding. But Michael, who's been here since I remember when you had short hair. That's a long time. That's a lot of growing. But it's been a long time. So, but everyone, whether you're a white belt or you're a black belt, you really are family. And it's been a long, long, long time. But family is everything. My family's out there. My parents are in the back there. Without their input, I wouldn't be here. You guys wouldn't be here. So it's amazing the way things work and how without your family, really, nothing happens. You know what I mean? And so make sure you guys keep thanking your family. And one last thing I want to point out. On each one of your uniforms now, you'll see it says assistant instructor on there. Because as a black belt, you better be as a black belt at this point ready to be a role model and be a leader and be ready to show students, kids, either whether they're younger than you or they're adults and they're walking in the door and they're looking at you having a black belt saying, man, what have I been doing in my life? That kid's 10, he's got his black belt. Well, none of you are 10, but you understand what I'm saying. These kids are younger, they have their black belts. So you need to be ready to be a role model. You need to be ready to instruct others on how to become better human beings. Because that's what this is about. If I ask either one of your parents, are you a better kid, a better brother, better, overall human being than you were a year ago, 2 years ago when you first started, they're going to say, yes, of course they are. You guys are very respectful, at least as far as I see. You guys are very respectful, young gentlemen. You're very respectful of your parents. And I couldn't ask for 3 better first black belts. I don't think Michael can. I don't think Brian can. I don't think Kyle can. I think we're very, very happy that it's you 3. Simply, and for the fact that when you look around, the students that you started training with are not here. But you guys are. So as you go on and do better and more incredible things, make sure, if you're sticking around, if you're going to be at the school, I know you guys aren't going to disappear on me, you're ready to go. Ready to be a role model, and ready to teach those other students coming in here. And the next wave of black belts, be there for them, because they're coming up. We have how many purple belts do we have right now? We got a lot of purple belts, and believe it or not, we're going to blink and they're going to be red belts, we're going to blink, they're going to be chosen on those, and then it's over. So, they're going to be there quick. So get ready for that, because you guys did. You're 1, 2, and 3. Give them some energy.